Good evening, everyone. We're doing tonight is our roadmap to the launch session, part of our Global Founder Initiative. And we're pretty excited tonight. There's been a lot of buzz this week. You've probably noticed on the hub every single day there's multiple posts about the launch in Australia, the launch in New Zealand, the tickets. Please, 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 if you haven't purchased your tickets, do that because over, I think about 60% are sold out in the Gold Coast and Auckland is fast catching up. So please get your tickets. If you're able to make both events, do that. It's an investment in your business, and everybody says, all the greats, everybody who's ever been successful in networking says the events will build your business because you'll just get so much information. You'll really catch the vibe. You'll be around successful people. You'll be able to ask a million questions. You'll get fantastic training that just isn't offered anywhere else. You've got corporate flying out from the United States to be with us. So Shane and Laura, it'll be Tyler and Dave. And of course, every leader that is worth their salt will be at both events. So not to mention just the events, but after the events, we'll be going out for dinners and probably cocktails and doing some great meet and greet stuff. And that's where all the connection happens. That's where everybody starts to really feel like a big family and feel the sort of the reality of this type of business and this type of lifestyle. So you can pick people's brains, you can rub shoulders with people, you can offer suggestions to corporate. So please, please don't miss out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll just cover that sort of housekeeping stuff there because there has been a little bit of confusion around the venues. The venues are locked in now. So you've got the QT Hotel in the Gold Coast and you've got the Maritime Room in Auckland in the Viaduct. You can, if you are qualified as a premier or above by the launch, which I'm hoping a lot of you on the call and those of you who are listening in will be, because this is the global founder push, at least regional founder, then be prepared to come along to a Friday night dinner that's fully paid by corporate for premiers and above. And you probably need accommodation for the Friday night and the Saturday night. Saturday is the full day event, great for guests. It'll be a 9 till 12, lunch is included, then a 2 till 5 session, and then there'll be an evening out with everybody somewhere local. That'll take hundreds of excited distributors. I don't know where yet. We've got to find some venues. And then the Sunday will be a distributor-led training day. So there'll be a little bit of corporate training and some leadership training. So it's just going to be a really amazing weekend. Just saturate yourself with everything Vidify related, not just about Vidify, but also about your own journey, how to move forward, how to really propel your business forward to whatever level you want. And as we say, all of our focus with Vita Wellness Global at the moment is on this lead up to the launches, the official opening of Vidify in Australia and New Zealand. We've worked tirelessly for that moment to arrive. We'll have a very different experience of the business. So will your customers, so will your distributors once it's officially open. We've ironed out all of those bugs. We've got a brand new website for ordering. All of that's coming. And product will be available in Australia with just a local shipping fee, a couple of days, you'll get your product. Very, very exciting stuff. So very, very different experience. So our whole focus is on the launch, and tonight's session is really about the roadmap to that launch. And our focus is on the next 12 months post-launch because we have 12 full months to qualify as founders with Vidify. What an opportunity. I say this every time I get the chance to talk about it. Probably because there's not a company in this position that are opening into a new market like Australia and New Zealand that are offering a founder program, that are offering shares in global sales, regional sales for life. For every single month that you qualify at any of those ranks, you will rack up your shares and they'll be paid out yearly for you. And, I can't overstate what an opportunity that is. Please, please, please put everything you've got into the next 12, 14 months with Vidify because that will pay dividends for you. You'll have residual for life. Vidify is not going anywhere. It is the gateway. Australia, New Zealand is the gateway to Asian markets, and we know what that's going to do for business. Vitify are starting to iron out all the bugs now. They're getting their processes, procedures, systems in place. We've been a testing ground for that. We've welcomed that because we know that the opportunity is big for us to have this first mover advantage, to get in first and to be really on the ground floor of this incredible opportunity. So all of those things are to come over the next 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, 10 years, whatever you like. But just don't get distracted over the next couple of months. See how many people you can bring to the launch events. Commit by buying tickets. That's a great way to do that, and then just get reimbursement from your teammates. You can share tickets if you've got them, but set your intention to have 5 people there. And if you've already got team members going, then there has to be 5 people that aren't your team members. So expand your horizons, because this is a once in a lifetime situation. We'll never get this back. We'll never get this timing back. We'll never get the opportunity for a pre-launch into a launch and a global founder offer ever again in Australia and New Zealand. You'll have to live in the UK for the UK founder opportunity. Then you'll have to live in Malaysia or Philippines for the Asian founder opportunity. But for Aussies and New Zealanders, this is the opportunity now. This is the time. And a couple of other things just really quickly, we touched on this the other day, is that New Zealand's officially in a recession. This is not to put fear into anybody, but apparently that's what's happening. And there's a lot of changing landscapes economically, probably in Australia too. So what is your alternative? What is your option? And when you're speaking to people about this and you're offering this forward, you're offering this up, say to them, I feel called to speak to you about an opportunity that won't come around again. This could be right up your alley. You love helping people. You love health. You are entrepreneurial. You are, a sharp individual, whatever it might be that you see and recognize the qualities about these, contacts of yours, new, existing, maybe they're still to form, but present that in a way that you just say, I feel called to share this with you. Please give this 5 to 10 minutes of your time to look at this. Send a video, talk to them about the Global Founder Opportunity, invite them to a Monday night call. We've got all the systems are in place. So tonight is really about the roadmap to launch. Denise has done a fantastic presentation, which she's going to be going through in the second half of our session tonight. For the first half, I prepared some slides because because this is being recorded, I really want people to understand what the process looks like. What is rank? How much do you get paid for rank? How do you achieve a rank? And what ranks are paying, kind of what amounts and things like that. So what I'm going to do is share the screen. And then when I've gone through that, Denise will go into her training about the 5 areas of focus for the next couple of months until the launch, okay? So if you've got questions, we'll keep them to the end just so that we can keep the recording really sharp. And I'm just going to share my screen and go into, just give me 1 sec. Keep that for later. Just a minute. And of course, right. So what I'm going to go through here with you is a couple of slides that we've put together, starting with this one. So just bear with me. Okay. And I'll just close out my... All right, the internet's a little bit slow here where I am at the moment. Okay. So can you see that? Can you just give me a thumbs up, Denise, if you can see that? Great, fantastic. All right, so we're talking about the founder program. So the roadmap to launch is really all about setting yourself up as a founder. Okay, so the opening of a new market, we've got some great promotional videos that corporates put out for us for Australia and New Zealand. Use those, pique interest, share them out with people. This is a really mission-based, I would say, focus with these recorded promotional videos. They're very short, very sharp, and a lot of fun, but it's very much a mission-based focus. So I wanted to go through this with everybody because we haven't really covered this yet. And this is about the Vitify Founder Program shares. So I wanted to give people some clarity so that you know what you're working towards. Okay, So we're talking here about lifetime rewards. We're talking about Vidify monthly sales volume coming from Biomess products, so Nanofy and Curcumin Plus, Synbiofy, startup kits, Wellness Ship, which is like an automatic order, savings packs, entrepreneur packs, and bulk packs. Okay, so any shares that you receive as a founder will be coming from sales volume, and that sales volume is based on the purchasing of product. You know, Nanofy, Synbiofy, Curcumin Plus, in all of these ways that you can obtain it. Wholesale, retail, entrepreneur packs, bulk packs, etc. Okay, so just to be very, very clear. Now, team sales create group volume. So we've got a graph here, and what you can see on the right-hand side in blue, the little legend there is regional sales per month is in blue, and then global sales on a monthly basis is in gold, okay? So if you have a look at this step graph here, right down the bottom, these are the ranks. And when you start to talk about Vidify Founder Program, you are talking about ranks of Premier and above being eligible to receive shares yearly that are calculated monthly, okay? Anything below Premier does not make you eligible to be a founder. What a founder is somebody that's contributed to the growth of Vidify in their local market and in their global market, and that's reflected in sales volume. Okay, so down the bottom, pro rank, the very, very first rank of Vidify, 2,000 group volume in a month. No shares. Senior rank is the next rank up, 5,000 group volume in a month. That's roughly equivalent to $5,000 US of sales throughout your team, okay? Master rank, again, 10,000 group volume, but no eligibility for shares. Coming up to Premier, so Premier, the definition of Premier is 25,000 group volume, and what you are eligible for as a Premier is one regional share, one regional founder share, okay? So every month that you qualify as a Premier at 25,000, so that's this one just right here, group volume, it's not all done on your own, it's group volume. Vidify will put aside one share in the share pool of the regional sales for that month, okay? And you will be paid that at the end of the year. Now, as you move up the ranks, if you qualify at elite, now qualify means, and we'll go through these definitions in the next couple of slides, 50,000 group volume, you are eligible for 2 shares in the regional sales for that particular month. So every month that you qualify at elite, you will get 2 shares of the pool of regional sales. Regional is Australia and New Zealand sales, okay? Moving up, now if you can manage to hit diamond, you not only double your regional shares, so you get 4 shares in the regional pool, but you get 1 share in the global sales for that month. How fantastic. So you're really doubling up. You're getting double what you were getting as an elite for the regional shares, and you're also starting to dip into the global pool because Vidify sees you as a major player in their mission, in their vision of growing sales throughout the world and helping, you know, multiple people, building teams, being a great leader. So they reward you very, very generously. Now, double diamond, moving up here, 250,000 group volume, and we'll cover the definitions in just a moment. But what you're getting is the same shares in the regional pool, so 4 shares, so that doesn't change. But now you have double the shares as you did as a diamond. So you get 2 shares in the global sales pool. And triple diamond, 500,000 in group volume in a month. You're getting the same 4 shares and then 4 shares in the global pool. Okay, so that's just an overview. So it's a great one to have as a visual because, you know, there's a lot of information that it takes to digest. So we just put that together as a visual for you. Okay, now we talk about massive momentum over the next couple of years, the global sales forecast. Denise will touch on this in her presentation, but we do expect the supported efforts of distributors to triple sales in 2024 and triple again in 2025 from where they were last year. So basically that would look like $30 million in 2024 and about 100 million in 25. So when you combine that, that takes us all the way up to the end of the qualification period for Australians and New Zealanders. It's about $130 million in global and regional sales. So you can start to get a share in all of that. Okay, so what percentage of that will be yours in the next, couple of years? Okay, so I'm going to cover this because there's people who will be watching this who are kind of brand new and who are really, really hungry for this opportunity, but haven't had the previous 12 months of experience of understanding what the bonus structure is. So we're going to talk about Pro Rank. Pro Rank 2000 group volume. It is the key duplication rank in Vidify. And we've said this from day dot. It's the foundation of your business. Please don't enroll somebody new if they aren't prepared to bring in 3 people of their own and achieve Rapid Pro. I mean, you can, but give your attention, give your focus to those that are prepared and know that the expectation on them for business building is to bring in 3 distributors who want the same outcomes and benefits as they do and you do, okay? So this just keeps things running really smoothly if everybody's duplicating Rapid Pro. So let's just have a look over here. If you purchase a kit 500, that's 500 personal volume. And you enroll 3 people who purchase a kit 500 also. So 500 qualifying volume, 500 qualifying volume, 500 qualifying volume. This equals 2000 group volume. So it's you plus 3 teams, okay? So these are considered teams. Now, what is the requirement beyond you and 3 teams? It's that you must be active and qualified. So we talk about being active means that if you have had a personal order in the month, which is certainly covered by a startup kit or 100 PV order, or even better, 150 QV order, because that gives you a whole lot of extra bonuses, you are certainly active. Now, to be qualified, that means that you have 3 teams and there's at least 1 person in each of those teams who is active, who has 100 points or more in that month. So certainly in your first 30 days, if you and 3 others purchase a kit 500, everybody is active and you're also qualified, which means that you're eligible for your Rapid Pro bonus, okay? So the first 30 days is the key. So the definitions are here: active, 4 Nanofy, that's 25 QV each, can include customer orders, especially if you're in New Zealand or other parts of the world that has open local shipping. In Australia, not yet, but very, very soon, in a matter of weeks, you'll be able to have customers ordering from your website. It's a game changer. So to be qualified, 3 lines with a minimum of 100 each, and really important is the 40% rule. Please do your kind of due diligence and understand what this 40% rule means. So the definition down the bottom is 40% of your rank volume, so in this case it's 2000 group volume is the rank volume because the rank is pro, must come from 2 lines. So 40% must come from 2 lines with no less than 10% from 1 line. That means you could have a really strong 60% of that 2000 group volume coming from 1 line, but 40% must come from outside your strongest line and 10% has to come from your weakest line. Of course, you can have a much more even split than that, but it cannot be less than 40% outside of your largest and less than 10% from 1, okay? So that's pro. Moving up, senior. Now we saw on the chart that these ranks aren't making you eligible for founder shares, but they are the foundation of everyone's business. So senior, look at this. We've got, sorry, I'm just going to come back to that one. This is what we call an executive strategy. Now, you can, if I just go back to this slide here, 2000 PV for group volume for Pro, you can do this 500, 500, 500, and 500. But what if you want to go straight to senior and include Pro in that journey? Okay, you'll be paid as a Pro and a senior. How good is that? So the way to do that is to purchase the larger kit. So a kit 1250 gives you 1250 PV. And if your 3 teams also come in with the intention of hitting senior, and now why would you want to hit senior? Because you start to get paid global share pool bonuses as a senior. So that's separate to founder shares, but you're getting part of the global sales anyway as a senior. It's not founder shares, but it's global sales. It's a global share pool. Now, I don't know any other company that starts giving shares out of sales to their distributors who reach the second rank in the business. Okay, so you can reach this in a day, in a weekend, in a week, in your first 30 days. So if you and 3 others purchase a kit 1250, you have suddenly, rather than having 2000 group volume, you've got 5,000 group volume. So you'll be paid as a pro, you certainly be paid as a rapid pro, and then you'll get your senior qualification under your belt as well. So again, same criteria, active and qualified, 40% rule, rapid senior. Let's call it rapid senior in your first 30 days rather than rapid pro. So you're wanting people that have got some courage, that are putting some skin in the game and are deciding to commit to the maximum that they could commit. You can't actually commit any more than this when you come into Vidify. You cannot commit to a larger pack. You can't invest more money upfront. This would be the maximum that you could possibly do. You could enroll some more people, but this is the, this is saying I'm serious about what I'm doing here and I'm prepared to back myself and learn how to, build a team and manage and support teams in this business and help people. So again, the same rules apply. What you have that's different with this than Rapid Pro is rapid scaling. So your volume starts to more than double. Okay, it's double and a half. And if everybody in your team starts following this process, then you can imagine what your group volume starts to look like and how quickly you will start to achieve those higher ranks, because it's all about duplication. So let's move to regional founder shares. No, just give me 1 second. I will come back to that. No, I will go back to that. Sorry, hang on. Regional founder shares. Now, Denise will cover this really quickly in her presentation, but consolidating premier rank, which is 25,000 group volume a month, looks like you've helped your 3 team members reach master, senior, for example. So they're ranking, they're getting income, and that pushes you up to premier. Now, what the journey to premier looks like, yes, you get you start to begin your regional founder journey, but in terms of income, you might have invested 1,200 for a 1,250 PV kit or a 500 PV kit. So you might have invested 1,000 New Zealand or Australian dollars or about 2,000 New Zealand or Australian dollars. But what this looks like when you reach Premier is that you've had 3 startup bonuses minimum, which is $750. 1 triple bonus, you've had a rapid pro bonus, you've had a senior rank bonus, you've had a master rank bonus and a premier rank bonus. And now all up, that's about 5,600 plus 8 more monthly bonuses of about $1,000 to $2,000 a month. Not forgetting that for the current promotion all the way up until July is giving you 1.5 times these bonus amounts. So this would look more like probably 9,000 US dollars, which for Australian and New Zealanders is, you're getting up to about $20,000 for taking this journey to Premier and then having the benefit of having your regional founder shares paid to you every single month that you qualify. This is phenomenal, guys. I can't I really want this to impact you and for you to see how just how mind-blowing and generous this opportunity is. Now, Global Founder, again, you have to have your order. So you can have 150 PV order, a wellness ship, you can have 100 QV order, whatever it is, but just be active, because you won't get paid a thing if you're not active, if you are participating in the rewards plan. You don't have to participate in the rewards plan if you want to just buy it wholesale, or if you want to be a retailer. But if you certainly if you want to start participating in those bonuses and commissions, you do need to. So for Global Founder, as we said, consolidate diamond rank. The journey to that looks like over $20,000 US, and not forgetting the current promotion is offering you, if you re-rank at your highest rank up to elite, or if you reach new ranks, they'll pay you 1.5 times the amount that is shown in this diagram over here. So you're looking upwards of, it's almost probably $50,000 Australian and New Zealand for just for reaching diamond and helping people reach premier, helping people reach elite, helping multiple people reach master, multiple seniors. You might have 40 seniors in your organization. I just need you to mute, please, if you're, we've got some feedback. Can everybody check, please, and mute? Okay, so you've got multiple people in your organization, in your team, in your family that are benefiting. So this is the beauty of reaching these higher leadership levels. Yes, you get some income. Yes, it's going to set you up for life. But my goodness, how many lives can you impact? And how many people's circumstances could you facilitate change for? So you're not only getting, roughly 20,000 US, 30,000 US dollars on your way to a Global Founder, you're getting 9 more monthly bonuses, which is about 5 to 10,000 USD a month, and unlimited retail profits and founder shares. Like, this could not be any better. So let's just move on quickly. So here's just a kind of a snapshot of what that looks like. So let's have a look at if you added all these, if you were aiming to get to, say, Premier, this is what you'd sort of amass along the way. If you were really looking at triple diamond in the next 12 months, so that you could absolutely max out your Global Founder shares, then you're looking at about 100,000 USD just for hitting the ranks. That's not including your monthly commissions, your other share pools, your lifestyle bonuses. It's not including any of those things. This is one bonus, rank advancement bonus, just for hitting triple diamond. Now, okay, I say just. Yes, it's work. Of course it's work. It's strategy. You have to be really clever about it. But what a lifestyle. You get to work from home with people that you care about, enjoying the rewards together. And we are fully here to help and support you. We've worked tirelessly over the last 12 months to put all the systems there so that you can just plug in, and those systems can help you scale and duplicate and help your team scale and duplicate. Okay, so it's about a commitment from you guys to say, yes, we're opting in, we're going to do what do we need to learn? What do we need to understand? How do we take leadership? What's the next step for us? And Denise is going to cover that a little bit. So we don't need to go through this. This is, again, just a demonstration of how you achieve those ranks. I pretty much covered that earlier. Senior rank, master rank, 10,000 group volume, premier rank, elite, and diamond. And the last slide I think we've got is maybe that one. So what I'll do is just stop the share and come back to the screen. And I will probably might take a few questions now if anybody has them that are relevant to that part of the session. Has anybody got any questions that arise for them around that information?
Just before that, I just want to mention that the launch tickets all this month are discounted. So grab your tickets and grab some for your teams at the discounted price. It's always nice to get a discount, isn't it?
Fantastic. Yes.
Right through to the end of May. Yep.
$30. So $30, and that gives you full access to the Saturday sessions with lunch included. So it's a really good deal. Now, for those of you that have to fly into the Gold Coast or to Auckland and maybe book accommodation or get an Airbnb with some of your teammates, enjoy the experience, prepare for a fun weekend and a great night out on Saturday. Yes, it's an investment in your business. It's tax deductible. Any profits you make, obviously, this is part of your business expense. Travel, part of your business expense. This is a Vidify event. So it's an investment in yourself. So really, really, just please go all out. Like we can't overstate that. We want to see the room completely full. We've got a maximum of 500 people for the Gold Coast that we can hold in a room, and a maximum of 250 in Auckland. So we, especially in New Zealand, want to show Aussie what we're made of. So we just want to max that out and really take advantage of the opportunity while it's there. It won't come around again. We'll never have another official opening in Australia and New Zealand. It's kind of sad, actually, because there's been so much build up to this for 12 months, and then once it's done, we'll be open, and it'll be a new normal. There'll be definitely a new normal and a new flow with how we do business, and then this is your opportunity, I would say, as leaders, people that are in on these calls doing the Global Founder Initiative with us. It's your opportunity to really get well positioned. Not just financially, but also with the knowledge, so that you can be somebody that people come to and say, could you please direct me to that? How do I do that? What's the first step? And you can say, yep, you can find that on the website right here. That's in the hub. We're doing a training about that on Saturday. We'd love you to come. So you can be somebody that helps other people solve problems. If they come up against a problem that they encounter because they don't have the knowledge or the know-how, you as a leader get paid to solve problems. The better you get at solving bigger problems, the more you open access for other people to realize their dreams, you get paid for that. So please look at your business like, okay, this is me getting really proficient, me getting better able to communicate, to put my hands on things easily, to seek out what I need so that I can help my teams more efficiently. Get paid to solve problems. It's actually a lot of fun, and it takes the stress out of, oh my God, there's just too much, too much going on. No, CEOs of big corporations get paid so much because they're basically solving problems all day, every day, and they get really good at it. And you get really good at just being helpful, being really, really helpful. So you're helping newer people who are coming in get a lay of the land, who don't quite know anything, or don't know as much as you. You're just helping to grow them into freedom. That's really the way I look at it. So it's a lovely, lovely way to do your life, really. So now, if no one's got any questions, we're going to go into Denise's presentation. She's offered to do this for small groups, and please take her up on that offer if you would like to. If you've got a group of, a couple of people that you'd like to get in front of her, spend that time. She's an amazing businesswoman. She's been in business since she was, well, I don't know, 15 or something. But certainly she's managed teams of thousands of people in other networks before. So she is very accomplished. She's very savvy. She knows what she's talking about, and she's so passionate. We had a conversation the other day, and she said, I'm so committed to this as my mission. She said, couldn't really care less about the money because, and I'll be honest, when she has that there, she gives it away. She's able to help and support people in her family, people that need it. She loves to be in a position to do that. It's so rewarding for her at this stage because she was retired comfortably. So she's motivated purely by heart and by this mission and a vision for helping people get out of their own way, helping people get free, helping people live more joyfully, more connected to spirit. She's a very spiritual woman. Obviously know that about her myself, being her daughter. So I would just encourage you to get with her personally. If you can't, this will be recorded. So you can send this to your teams. They can watch and understand what Denise has put together. So just a quick background. We came back from the cruise, and we had obviously an amazing trip. And Denise came back thinking, okay, how do I synthesize all of that experience and meeting the leaders and rubbing shoulders with other leaders from Europe? And Europe's really taking off now, and we sort of looking to just follow in their footsteps now with the official launch and skyrocket the business in Australia and New Zealand for Asia. And she's thinking, okay, how can I take all of that and give that out to people and use what I've learned to really help people laser focus on what are the most important things that need to be understood and followed over the next, 10 weeks, 9 weeks until launch.
Mm.
And then obviously just to get your foot in the door of regional founder. So that's what Denise has put together. She's come up with this fantastic presentation. So I'm going to share my screen. And actually, you know what I might do? I'm going to stop the recording there. Just sorry, 1 second. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop the recording.